Folks, it is official. Klay Thompson is no longer a Golden State Warrior. He's a Dallas Maverick. 21-22 title is the last time Warriors will win a championship with Klay, Dre, and Steph together unless something crazy happens in the future. This is the last time these boys have won a title together. We know the trade details most part. Warriors fans, it's over. Klay Thompson is officially a Dallas Maverick. Randy Silver here, Warriors Digest. If you've been with us through the draft, through free agency, through everything the past couple months, you know that we've been reporting on this on a daily basis. If you're part of the 40% subscribed, thank you so much. If you're not, you want Warriors Digest news, Warriors news, we're here for you daily. Here we go. Breaking. Klay Thompson is joining the Dallas Mavericks on a 3-year, $50 million deal with a player option, sources tell Woj. Okay, so Klay is with Dallas now. What is a trade? Let's show you first before we dive into everything else and talk about it. So what's a trade? So what is a trade? Mavericks get Klay Thompson. Warriors to be determined. We don't know what it is yet. And Charlotte is getting Josh Green. I'll break down Josh Green later in the video. Klay is getting 3 years, $50 million. All right, so that's the lay of the land. We cannot judge Joe Lacob. We cannot judge Mike Dunleavy Jr. yet. We don't know what we're getting back, but let's dive into this. Ends his historic run as a part of a multi-team sign and trade that also sends Josh Green to Charlotte. 3 years. That's the key. We reported Orlando was only going to offer him 2 years. Warriors were only going to offer him 2 years. He wanted 3. Klay wanted the respect factor. Less about money, but showing me I am still him. I'm still worth it. Steph got 4 years on his deal. Dre got 4 years on his deal. Klay wanted those terms. 34, this takes him to 37 years old. And again, if we look right here, 3 years, $50 million. So 3 divided by 50, 1, you got the 2. It's basically $18 million a year, $17 million a year, $16, $17 million a year, in that range. He got offered by the Warriors 2 years, $48 million, $24 million. Nope. Mid-level tax exception with the Lakers would have been around $12.5 million. Dallas, it would have been the same unless there was a sign and trade. They tried to get him outright. So Klay got more money than he would have if he signed for the mid-level taxpayer exception. B, he got less money than he would have got the Warriors. Thompson had 4-year offers for more money, but taking less was offset by the chance to win a 5th championship with the Mavs and difference in state taxes. Agent Greg Lawrence of Waz Basketball led Thompson serious talks with the Mavs and Lakers. Texas has no income tax. Athletes have a bit of a different situation because you're playing in different states and the way it gets paid, but a majority of his income will come from Texas. No income tax. If you play in California, you get taxed up to wazoo. Maybe you're making $24 million, but it really comes out to like $16, $17 million after taxes and income and all that. Dallas, Texas, you're not going to have that. And what did the Mavs just do? They were just in the finals. They lost to the Celtics in 5. So he wants to get back to right here to the finals. He has a chance with Dallas. A piece that maybe they were missing, a shooter to help out, a guard to be on Tatum, a guard to be on Brown. Can he help that out? Is he that same type of player to do it? Can he do it outside the Warriors organization? We're going to find that out. End of an era, folks. 4 titles. Splash Bros over. I'm sad. I've been sad all day since we did the live stream and we knew he was a free agent. It's a tough day. It's a very tough day as a Warriors fan. Klay has grown up in this organization. I respect him. Go what you got to do. It's the NBA business. Maybe there hurts feelings across the board. Not enough where the Warriors were able to get a sign and trade, and we're going to reveal who that is, what was the sign and trade. But it means that Klay is gone. He's looking for greener pastures. He's in Dallas, meaning we'll play him at least twice a year in the Western Conference. We may play him in the playoffs if we make it there, in the play-in, whatever it may be. It's not an East Coast team. He's staying on the West Coast. 3 years, $50 million. Dallas has a new big 3 on the perimeter. Luka, Kyrie, Irving. Luka, Kyrie, Klay. Your new 3. And this is a big move for Dallas. Luka, ball handler, holds the ball for 15, 20 seconds, drives, brings players in, gets double teamed. Same with Kyrie, will make plays for other players. So Klay doesn't have to get his own shot. What was he at the best with the Warriors? Catch it, shoot it. Not having to do a lot. Just boom, no dribbles. When he had those 30 points in one quarter, he took like 5 dribbles total all quarter. So Luka will drive and kick it to the 3, make a corner 3. Kick it to the side of Art, boom. Double team him when Luka's at the top of the key, give it to Klay, he can shoot. Same with Kyrie Irving. They bring so much attention to them. Klay is going to get a lot of open shots. The question is, will he make them? He's still shooting between like 37 to 41% from 3. Not the same clip he was in his prime, fair enough, but he can make the threes. On defense, Luka has been a liability. Kyrie was a liability. He played better defense. Klay could potentially take some pressure off on the perimeter. He's not the same lateral player since he got the knee injury or the Achilles injury, but he can still play decent defense at time. He got beat on by quicker players on drives last year, but he can play defense, and he doesn't have to be a pressurized second scorer with the Mavs. They got 1 with Luka. They got 2 with Kyrie. He can come in to be the third, fourth scorer. Does he start? That's the question. Is he 6-man? You think if he's coming in, he's told he's going to start at the 3 position. Luka 1, or Kyrie 1, Luka 2, vice versa. And then you got Thompson 3. Lively Jr. at the 5. And then 4, we'll see what they do because they got rid of Derrick Jones Jr. They also traded away Tim Hardaway Jr. So, Mavericks fans, if you're here watching from a Warriors fan, you got a good one coming. Kyrie and Luka together. Excuse me. Thompson and Luka together. Thompson's going to get so many open shots. So what's the trade? Mavericks received Klay Thompson. We do not know what the Warriors received yet. The full details of the trade have not been revealed, but the Mavericks are reportedly trading Josh Green to the Hornets. And Thompson again gets 3 years, $50 million. So Josh Green's going to the Hornets to make room for Klay's contract. Josh Green, 6'6", if you're a Hornets fan, 210 pounds, $12 million, $13 million, $14 million. So that $40 million basically right there is off the books to be able to bring in Klay Thompson. And that's why they were able to make that trade. Warriors, we were at our 174 committed salary without Chris Paul. That dropped down to 144. And now we don't have Klay. We don't have these 3 people. So we're at 144 now. Klay is gone. Chris is gone. And the question is, what are we going to do? We can go up to that second apron to the $189 million. Who is out there on the market for us? Could it be Lauri Markkanen for a trade? We could potentially trade Wiggins for him. Maybe Looney. Chris Paul, of course, is gone. He's now with the Spurs. And the question is, Warrior fans, if I put this poll on the live stream, where do we end up next season? 40% said play in. 40% said not making the playoffs. 10% said losing before the finals. And 10% said in the finals. So play in or bust is where it seems like our team's at. We need a second scorer for Steph. Again, this is what the trade is. Klay, 3 years, $50 million. And we don't know what the Warriors are getting. Klay Thompson, thank you for your service from Warriors fans. Love you. Appreciate you. Everything you provided this organization is massive. Thank you. We're going to find out what we end up getting. And, of course, we're going to break that here for you guys on Warriors Digest. Any questions, put them in the chat. Let's have a debate. Let's have a conversation. Give your acknowledgement to Klay. Give your mad to Klay. Mike Dunleavy Jr., we'll see what you get. I mean, we did not get Paul George. What are we going to get in this trade for Klay Thompson? Who knows? We got offered Zach LaVine for Chris Paul and Wiggins. We said no. What else is out there? We didn't get Nick Claxton. He's staying within Brooklyn. So we're going to have to find out what's out there. Stay with Warriors Digest. Randy here. Out.